my reason for losing weight goes back years ago to when I was just a little girl. Yeah, it's one of those stories. It's your girl Nat, and I'm back looking like a snack. Now, in today's video, I'm just gonna be very down to earth and transparent with explaining why and what is my reason for losing weight, what was my reason, why did I do it, and just that. For those that are new to my channel, welcome, a big hug through the screen, and make sure that you hit that subscribe button, give me a big thumbs up because your girl will greatly appreciate it, and make sure that you share it with your family and friends. So my reason for losing weight goes back years ago to when I was just a little girl. Yeah, it's one of those stories. Back when I was a little girl, to the first moment that I can remember, I don't know. Think of a time when you remember the first thing that you've ever done, just being young, and if you thought like, damn, that was a long time ago. That's how I feel when it comes to this. That's how I feel when it comes to me getting my life together. That's how I felt when I finally got it done. You know, kids, when you're young, they'll normally dream of becoming an astronaut or a doctor, a teacher. And yes, I had a dream to be a teacher. Now no more. I don't have the paciencia, the patience to do so. But my dream, unfortunately, as a kid, was to lose weight, was to be one of the healthy kids. And you know, it makes my heart heavy, Lord. It does, because this was more than what it seemed on the outside. This is more than what people view it as, of, oh man, all she has to do is just lose weight and she'll be fine. No, because when it's been something that's been instilled since you were a kid, with nothing changing until you are practically an adult, you know, being a kid in that time period that's happening, it's not for that. Like, you're like supposed to be playing, you're like supposed to be happy and doing things that you don't have to really worry about. My worry, my dream was to just be healthy and happy and just better. So I'm grateful that I am here, because I know someone can relate. And for me being young, it went from me being bullied and all that stuff to me being isolated from, like, you know, people. Because when I was young, yes, when I was young, from the age 2 to 17, I was at my dancing school. And that typical dancing school where there's ballet, tap, gymnastics, jazz, hip hop, you get the vibe. And it was different because, along with me feeling bad already about how I looked and the heavy insecurity, dancing around girls that were, you know, the stereotypical stick figure. There weren't a lot of curvy girls. There weren't a lot of, you know, chubby girls out there with a little extra meat. It just wasn't a thing. It wasn't. So the environment that I was surrounded by didn't help, because I always felt judged, but I was still trying to live my best life. But at the end of the day, you're gonna be left with yourself. You could put on a front for anyone you want, but at the end of the day, you sleep by yourself, and you have to deal with those thoughts by yourself. And thoughts were also a reason why, because I was tired of always having to think, yo, like I'm fed up. Matter of fact, these dance photos that are up here, they're a perfect example. This was 2013. Perfect. I'm so happy I sat here. Look at that. I was living my best life. But let me tell you, behind that smile was a girl that was hurting, if I'm being honest. I was depressed. I felt alone. And I didn't know what to do about it, because my surroundings were just not the best. Not at home, but I'm like saying my friendships, even going into high school and college, you know, It's different. Not the typical teenager, you know, we have our like our confidence is low and we're trying to find ourselves and follow a trend, and I was following a trend. And I didn't do what was best for me, and that just made it worse because I kept gaining the weight just following trends and just thinking that having healthy foods was bad and lame. Please, if you're watching this video, you taking charge of your health, there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing. There's no trend out, because guess what? A trend now is being healthy. Damn it. Now. And I wish I knew that before, that you don't have to look cool for anybody. So yes, my reason was that. To just stop the trend and do it for me. Because at the end of the day, it was only hurting myself. And my why, really, the why has to hurt you. It does. That's the only way that we feel that we have to bust a move. That's the only way we feel like we have to change. Do you want to? Okay, let me ask you guys a question, family. Because I come from a strong Latino household. That's the typical, you know, of rice, beans, foods, fried foods and stuff. My family here at home is not like that anymore. But growing up, yeah, we didn't have everything. I was rich in love and in family and care. But we didn't have the knowledge like how we have now in 2020 to learn that, you know, there's stuff out there that we should have been doing, but we didn't know. The world, listen, rich people, to be honest, they're the ones that could afford the healthier foods. That was another reason I could not eat healthier, because I was broke. I didn't have a job. And yeah, I loved coming home to some chicken. I loved coming home to some rice. I loved coming home to a frozen manta in my freezer. Okay, I loved getting seconds while me doing homework. I loved soda. So it was hard because we couldn't, you know, we didn't have the money to actually go to Whole Foods every week. So that was hard. And the why that really hurts is just making sure that my family in the future, that they're good and that they know that being healthy is alright, and that to cut the generational curse of, you know, just being not healthy. You know, like me, for myself, for my future children and their future children, and just for society and the people that I personally impact, which could be you watching, just being a leader for them. Because I done went through it emotionally and mentally, and I'm still going through it now. Because, you know, it's hard sometimes when you feel like no one really understands you, and when they don't fully understand your journey. So it's just that. And you know what, I'm happy with the choice that I made. Because guess what, from being depressed, I'm no longer depressed at all. I finally feel like how I look is how I feel. I'm so happy now. I done risen above. So I'm not gonna lie, I do still struggle, but it's not as bad as being, you know, fake and putting on the front for the world to see. I'm no longer interested or caring about what people think of me, because I'm doing it for me. I'm doing it for, like I said, my future family, and to just set an example. Because, you know, enough is enough. I decided that enough is enough. No one's gonna tell me what I should be doing or what I shouldn't be doing when it comes to myself, unless it's something that I'm doing that is not good for me. But 9 times out of 10, I'm not trying to do nothing else but self, you know, to just be a better me. So when you find your why and your true reason, fly with it. Fly with it, and please don't look back. It's gonna be hard, because this journey was not easy. I'm telling you, like, this journey was not easy. It's still not easy. I still fall prey to my old self sometimes, but I have to remind myself and make sure that you remind yourself of how much you freaking accomplished. So I hope that you enjoyed and really heard what I was saying, and heard, you know, that you are not alone. You are not alone. I can talk to you about my journey all day long. All day long. But it's really up to you if you want to apply it. And just listen. Remember this before I go. Remember your why. Remember who you're doing it for. Just remember to learn how to love yourself in ways that you deserve. And just be happy doing it. This shouldn't be such a stressful thing, and I had to learn that. And be a leader for those around you, and show them love, and show them that, you know, you're real. Because I see a lot of people that just show results but have no story. No one wants to hear a boring story. And I would love to go into story times with you about specific parts of my weight loss journey. So if you're interested, please drop it in the description, not the description box, oh my god, the comment box below. And I love you guys. I love this platform because I get to talk to people and family out there that can relate to me, and it feels good to connect. So please subscribe if you haven't, and that's it. I love you guys, and until the next video, stay fit, stay happy, stay moving, stay blessed, and I'm out.